Hello, I'm Rabbi Jacques Kukerkorn from Kansas City, and I'm making this video in response to a job description for a rabbi educator for interfaithfamily.com. Interesting, the offer says we seek an innovative, creative, and hands-on person who thrives in fast-paced entrepreneurial environment. So I figure out what would be more creative and more fast-paced than to create a video right now, not waiting. Evidently, I'll be sending you other materials will be accompanying this, but figure out is a creative and a better way to communicate than just writing. Evidently, I can write, but it has other dimensions, my voice, my face, the intonation. I have done this kind of thing successfully, creating for other endeavors I have, in which I do lots of online teaching and create videos on a YouTube channel for my congregants. And I make videos in 3 languages, in Portuguese, in Spanish, and in English. And this position really excited me because if I have ever seen a job that I am well suited for, is this one, or mostly well suited. I'll tell you where I'm not in a minute. And it will be this one. First of all, I have had my whole rabbinate has been about saving the Jewish people by accepting people where they are, by involving them. I have performed interfaith marriages from the day I left the Hebrew Union College. I have worked very, very hard for inclusion, and I have a very lengthy history with interfaithfamily.com. In preparation for this, I did a search with my name, like a vanity search, and I found 14 mentions in your archives. I have contributed material when you first started creating resources for interfaith families for ceremonies. I know certainly of Ed Page. Lev Baesh was a classmate of mine. We speak all the time. When I was one of the vice presidents of the Society for Classical Reform Judaism, we were involved, and I know still are, in supporting interfaithfamily.com. Maybe one of the things I'm the most proud of is there is a rabbi, a colleague who's in Texas, David Gruber, who in his one page, a former Orthodox rabbi who now is very active in performing interfaith marriages, tells that his decision to begin performing interfaith marriages came out as a result of a conversation with me. I'm so glad I could be persuasive, and I know he's doing a good job, a job that I know is needed, that the interfaith marriages are a reality, and you have a choice, we have a choice as a Jewish community to close the door and get rid of them, or to accept them and bring all the richness that more members and different perspectives will bring to the Jewish community. As I stated earlier, I am multilingual, something that your job request doesn't even ask. I live in Kansas City. I have to live in Kansas City. We have family reasons why, but I'm certainly able and very willing to travel to do whatever needs to be done. This evidently is just a first contact. I hope will lead to more, because I don't know if from what I'm reading here, this certainly is something that my skill set would fit in very well. Later I'll be happy to tell you more what I do with Brit Bracha, which is an online congregation that we do services and classes in Spanish and Portuguese with a great presence on social media. I'll tell you my caveat, which is you asked for excellent organizational skills. So does my wife. And not always get everything in a package. I do get things done, and I think that, but I have never missed a deadline, never not showed up for a wedding, never not get a paper in school deliver. But no, I'm not sure I would call it excellent. And one of the things that occurred to me, even talking with my friend Lev about that, is certainly one can count on some kind of help. Nobody needs to be perfect doing it alone, even in this Parsha of this week, Bechukotai, talks about that we work together. And one of the things that even occurred to me is, and I've been thinking about this for a while, is hiring a virtual assistant somewhere in India. I think that'll be very cool. Well, I remain available, looking forward to hearing from you. Attached to this, there will be, as I said, my resume and a very short introduction letter. And I hope we get to talk more. Shalom.